Hi, I'm your PAW Andrea, and this is part 4 and the final part on tips to create a theme chart. In this section, of course, we will discuss all the questions we have already went over in parts 1 through 3, and we should be able to answer all of these now, since in part 1 we had a good understanding of all our sources. We discussed the research question. In part 3, we discussed the research question type. And finally, do you know who your target audience is? And we can find this out through our themes. Now, let's get into the final theme chart. Now, here I have an example of a theme chart. Now, of course, your theme chart would not look exactly like mine. So, of course, you could add your background before you add your common themes, depending on your essay type. But since here my examples in parts 2 and 3 focus more on problem and solution, this would be kind of a simple setup on how you could organize your theme chart. And so I put the common themes here on the left-hand side in the order of problem, then solution. And this is best for when I begin my essay and my rough draft. I have better organization of my ideas, and it would be easier for the reader to understand that I will focus on the problems and how these solutions can solve those problems. And as you can see, for each source, the amount of themes that are in common kind of vary. For example, sources 1 and 2 only address the COVID-19 pandemic as a problem. So I don't know if I would use this theme in my essay because there's not enough evidence for it. Whereas the solutions, such as teachers, school psychologists, and counselors can help intervene and prevent gaming addiction theme, have this same idea across all the sources. So maybe I could use this theme in my essay because it's easily found in all 5 of my sources. And so maybe I would focus on the problems of high internet access and possibly find other themes that would help give me more evidence with the sources I have. And that would probably be best when you're coming up with your theme chart and you notice that some themes only have one source or 2 sources. Maybe it would be more ideal to have 3 sources so you can get various ideas on the topic. And on the right-hand side, I put some notes for you to think about and to remind you that you have to make sure you properly cite all your sources. And this would be really helpful for your future reference list because since you already have them cited correctly in your theme chart, all you have to do is move the source over into your rough draft or even your final draft. And I addressed the other note is that some themes lack evidence, so choose themes with many sources. And don't forget, when you do put evidence for each theme, it should be cited with the in-text citation. So it could be at the beginning of your evidence, referring to the author, the year, or you could put the author, the year at the end of the sentence. And please come to PAW if you want to discuss more about your theme chart, and we can offer help on maybe adjusting it or thinking about different themes depending on your essay question and type. Now we're all done. Thank you for being a part of this theme chart journey, and bye-bye.